Alright, first episode of In Detail in a long time. We're gonna go ahead and get things started off in UFC 5 with Alex Pereira. Go ahead and take a look at his perks. He's got fast hands, recharger, razor wire, steel check, slippery. Fast hand's gonna increase the speed and accuracy of his hooks, or uppercuts, overhands, anything looping. Recharger's gonna increase the health recovery he gets in between rounds. That's going to be useful, especially when you see his health stats later, which are ridiculous, even more insane on his alter ego version. Razor wire, standing knees and elbows, faster, more accurate, like his hooks. Steel checks, meaning the opponent's going to be receiving more damage anytime you check a kick from them. Slippery, denials, escapes, counters. They're going to be more effective when you're grappling on the feet, not included when you're grappling on the ground. Key to know. We'll go ahead and move on to his striking stats, which are insane. 96 punch speed, 97 punch power, 97 accuracy. Blocking head movement, decent. Not nearly as high as some of his other stats, though. Something to be of note. Footwork, 97. Ridiculous. Switch stance, though, is going to be 80. It's one of his lowest stats, period. You're definitely going to be wanting to stick to the orthodox stance with Mr. Pereira. Takedown defense is solid at a 92. That's gone way up since UFC 4. Kick power, 97. Ridiculous. Kick speed, 95. Also ridiculous. Onto his grappling. Takedowns, they're abysmal at 84. Top control, 85. Also abysmal. Bottom control, 88. Not the worst. Also not going to be great if you go up against a really solid offensive grappler. Submission offense, 83. Like, don't even try it unless the opponent has no idea how to defend subs. Submission defense, 90. Not the worst. Ground striking, 87. Pretty weak. Clinch striking, 95. Clinch control, 90. Both of those decent. 95 especially is very, very solid. We're going to go ahead and move on to his health. 93 cardio. Decent. Chin, 97, which is insane. Probably a little bit too high. I would probably lean towards setting his chin toward a 93. 97 after the first and second Adesanya fights in MMA seems a little high. Body at a 92, legs at a 94, recovery at a 92, cut resistance at a 94, all solid. Alright, we'll go ahead and move on to his alter ego version, see how those differ. Alright, so when we take a look at his kickboxing era alter ego, this is the alter ego from when Alex Pereira beat Simon Marcus for the Glory title back in 2017. When we look at his perks, they're the exact same as it's going to be with his original version. If we go to his stand-up, though, you see some slight improvements in a few areas, especially his punch power going from a 97 up to a 99. Blocking's going to be a little bit better. Head movement's the same. Kick speed's gone up a little bit. Takedown defense has gone way down. It's gone down by 8 points, so that's going to be significant. Switch stance has gone up a little bit. Actually, a lot. It's gone up by 7 points. It's going to be a lot more viable to be able to switch your stance in key moments. I still wouldn't recommend it, though, because 87 is still a pretty low stat. When you take a look at his grappling, grappling is even less viable than before. Even his ground striking has gone way down. Clinch striking still good enough. Clinch control still decent. And health stats are even more improved than before. 98 chin now. This dude is going to be a juggernaut on the feet. And we've got one more version of Alex Pereira left in the game, and that's going to be his light heavyweight version. So at light heavyweight, Alex Pereira, of course, same perks as before. His striking stats are going to be mostly the same. Takedown defense going to be the same. Head movement, blocking, punch power, punch speed, all going to be the same. When we look at his grappling, his sub defense is getting a nice buff, and his ground striking also getting a pretty decent buff, strangely enough. Clinch striking, clinch control, all going to be the same. Submission offense, top control takedowns are going to be as bad as they were before. Chin is actually going to be going down at light heavyweight, surprisingly. Chin is going to go down by 1 point, down to a 96. His recovery is going to be better, though. That's solid. That's going to help in the few instances that Alex Pereira gets his chin cracked in this game. It's going to help him get back into the fight a little bit easier. finally, we'll go ahead and take a look at his top moves, and he's got a huge list of ridiculous move levels, going through several of his kicks, several of his punches, most notably his 5-star roundhouse kick, 5-star kickboxing combos, 5-star calf kick and low kick, 5-star lead hook, 5-star lead body hook, 5-star switch knee, and along with that, he's got like a 4-star straight, 4-star jab. His striking levels are almost unmatched in this division, and almost unmatched in this entire game, to be honest. And along with that, Alex Pereira is 6'4", got a 79-inch reach. The dude is huge for any of the divisions he's present in the game. Not going to be undersized in any of them. In fact, he's going to have the height advantage over most of the people in this game. All right, so from here, if you're not familiar with the UFC 4 in Detail series, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and skip to some online fights, no commentary. Let me know if you guys want me to go ahead and change that in the future, but for now, we're going to go ahead and hop online with Alex Pereira, see how he performs, see if these really low grappling stats are going to be detrimental to his playstyle. We'll go ahead and talk about Alex Pereira's effectiveness once we're done with that. We'll go ahead and see if I recommend him for ranked or not, and I'll give him a rating from 1 out of 10. We'll see you guys once we're done with the fights.
We start to see some bruising appearing on the torso and all of that. Goes for the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances in this position. Beautiful body kick. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, good work with the jab there. Man, looking at his sign, he's putting his foot. Well, he is a true fight finisher, and Alex Pereira has really managed risk well. Oh, look at that. He popped up and landed the diving punch to the head. Looks as though this is a body shot. And now some separation. That shot blocked by Pereira. Slips and rips.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
A fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
Round 2 underway. He's got him hurt here. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection.
The doctor may have to take a look at this.
And that'll do it!
He's keeping the elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Pereira's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if you really go... Oh! Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Under 2 minutes.
Ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Duplessis is able to protect the eye. Oh!
Now he's back up.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Big knee lands to the body.
Well, you got to think he's going to
So after playing with Alex Pereira for a decent amount of time, I can say with confidence this dude is ridiculous. That being said, for his light heavyweight version, his middleweight version, his alter ego middleweight kickboxing version, the dude is insane on the feet. There's very few people that can contest with a really solid Alex Pereira player. You're mostly going to have to resort to taking the fight to the ground, forcing counters to land so that you can get back some of the damage, because exchanging with Alex Pereira is just not going to be a good look for most people, in even in light heavyweight. People like Yuri Prohaska, people like Jan Blachowicz, powerful fighters like that, Jamal Hill, still are taking a huge risk when they're exchanging with Alex Pereira. His hand speed, his insane punch power, his ridiculous chin stat is just, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with on the feet. And the fact that he has a full striking arsenal, he's not just a boxer, he has insanely high level kicks in his moveset as well. So he's got the overall striking skill set. So the path to beating Alex Pereira in this game is obviously taking him to the ground and submitting him. His sub defense is just decent at best. When you look at his best sub defense stats, which is going to be his light heavyweight version, and that's set at a 91, so decent enough, but also not super high. You can easily get past 91 sub defense if you can out grapple him, which is totally possible, seeing as his bottom control only goes as high as an 88 for his best stat. And yeah, on the ground, Alex Pereira is super beatable if you're using a superior grappler against him, especially. At light heavyweight, people like John Jones, people like DC, Glover Teixeira. At middleweight, you've got people like Robert Whittaker, you've got people like Dricus du Plessis, Jack Hermanson, Paul Craig even, are all going to be viable options. Of course, GSP as well. All these really solid offensive grapplers are going to be able to have a field day with Alex Pereira once the fight gets to the mat. So when you're using Alex Pereira, it's best to stay on top of your takedown defense at all times. Be as sharp as you possibly can be while the fight's still standing, especially if you notice that somebody's picking somebody with really good offensive grappling capabilities. Be on your P's and Q's when it comes to expecting level changes, expecting clinches, expecting that double leg bail into the clinch where they can pull guard from there with some characters, where they can take your back and drag you down or hop your back from that position, because you are almost unmatched on the feet with Pereira. And once you get taken down, that all goes out the window. All right, speaking about Alex Pereira's durability in this game, he's a tank. He can walk through shots with almost no problem most of the time. And I don't know if that's deserved. We've seen Alex Pereira hurt a couple of times already in the UFC. It was by Israel Adesanya, so no shame. But I feel like getting flatline KO'd with a couple of shots and then almost getting knocked out in their first fight does not warrant a 97 chin or 96 chin in that case. Like I said before, I think a 93 chin would be suited to Alex Pereira in this game, but while he's got it, you guys might as well utilize it, because right now he is a tank with a lot of head health you need to chew through in order to actually begin to start significantly hurting him to the head when you guys are striking. Body health seems solid, leg health seems solid, cardio seems solid. I really didn't have any issues when gassing out with Pereira, but also when you're using Pereira, it's hard not to find an early finish unless your opponent is going to be really cautious of the power or really going to try to just hold you on the mat. Most fights with Alex Pereira in this game are going to end fairly quickly. Now, would I recommend Alex Pereira for ranked? Absolutely. I would be cautious if I notice my opponent's going to be picking, like I said, a powerful offensive grappler. Maybe he's not the best choice. Maybe the alter ego kickboxing version is not the best choice. If you see somebody picking GSP or Marvin Vettori. But even then, Alex Pereira's offense on the feet is so ridiculous. It's hard for me not to recommend him. And for the reasons I've listed, I'd probably give him a rating of about a 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 feels good. He's got just a few weaknesses on the ground to keep him from being a 9 or a 10, but his striking is so ridiculous that I can't give him anything lower than an 8.5. I can't. And yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode of In Detail. First one for UFC 5. Let me know how you guys like this newer format of it, the audio format. This is a series that I care a lot about. It was the foundation of my channel when it started. So I'm trying to evolve it with this new iteration of the game. So yeah, go ahead and give me your feedback on that. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to change, anything you'd like me to add to this new format. And yeah, just thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't have a set next character for who I'm going to cover next. Let me know if you guys would like me to use anybody in particular. I might be showcasing one of the winners from the card tonight. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out. If anybody has some crazy, spectacular performance, that might I'm gonna give you a clue as to who I'll be covering next time. All right, so until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it as always.